What if avoiding a dangerous fall as an older adult wasn't about big workouts or expensive gear, but just 5 tiny walking tricks you've never heard of? Every year, millions of older adults face the unsettling reality of falling, a moment that can transform daily confidence into persistent worry. For many, a single slip can mean a broken bone, a long hospital stay, or the beginning of a slow retreat from independence. The fear of falling becomes as limiting as the fall itself, leading to hesitant steps, increased reliance on canes or walkers, and an ever-shrinking world. But what if the solution to this profound problem wasn't found in a pill, a gadget, or a complicated therapy regimen, but in the subtle art of walking itself? In a quiet corner of the world, far from city bustle and high-tech fitness centers, a rural mobility research center set out to answer this question. Their approach was refreshingly simple. Observe how older adults move, experiment with practical adjustments, and see what really works, not just in theory, but in the lived reality of aging bodies. The result was the discovery of 5 walking techniques that, despite their simplicity, began to spark real change. These weren't sweeping overhauls or strenuous exercises. They were tiny, almost secret methods, each designed to restore balance, confidence, and dignity with every step. The first technique is called the invisible triangle. Imagine this. As you walk, each footstep is placed so that if you drew imaginary lines between your 2 feet and the direction you're looking, you'd create a triangle. This triangle isn't just a mental image, it's a powerful alignment tool. By consciously forming this shape with your steps, your body's center of gravity becomes more stable, your posture self-corrects, and balance naturally improves. It's a trick dancers and martial artists have used for centuries, now repurposed for anyone who wants to walk with steadier purpose. Next comes heel tap grounding. Every 10 steps, gently tap your heel to the ground. This subtle action may seem insignificant, but it engages a neurological feedback loop between your foot and your brain. Essentially, this tap acts like pressing a reset button for your balance system, reminding your brain to recalibrate your body's position in space. Doctors rarely mention this, yet those who practice it report feeling more grounded and less likely to stumble, as if each heel tap reawakens a dormant sense of stability. Then there's the art of whisper walking. For just 30 seconds a day, try walking as quietly as possible. Not only does this bring mindfulness to your stride, it also forces you to recruit deep, stabilizing muscles in your hips and lower back, muscles that noisy, heavy-footed walking can neglect. As these muscles awaken and strengthen, your entire walking pattern becomes more controlled, smoother, and safer. Whisper walking isn't about silence for its own sake. It's about tuning in to the body's quiet power. The fourth technique, shoulder echo posture, is a posture hack grounded in mind-body coordination. As you walk, let your shoulders move in gentle harmony with your feet. Each time your left foot steps forward, your left shoulder subtly follows, and the same on the right. This mirrored movement brings your spine into better alignment and has been shown in early trials to reduce the risk of pitching forward and falling by nearly 40%. The gentle sway isn't just graceful, it's deeply stabilizing, creating a rhythm that supports your entire frame. Finally, there's the 2-second toe test. During your walk, pause for a moment and lift your big toe off the ground for 2 seconds. It sounds almost trivial, yet this action wakes up proprioceptors, specialized sensors in your feet that tell your brain where your body is in space. With age, these sensors often become less responsive, making stumbling more likely. But with regular practice, this simple lift nourishes those neural pathways, helping your body react more quickly and effectively to uneven ground or sudden obstacles. What's remarkable isn't just the science behind these techniques, but the stories emerging from those who use them. In one notable case, an 82-year-old woman who had grown dependent on her walker began practicing all 5 techniques daily. Within just 2 weeks, she found herself walking unaided, her confidence restored, and her world expanded. She wasn't sold a product or prescribed a complex therapy. She simply learned to move with new intention. These micro-adjustments aren't being promoted by fitness influencers or splashed across glossy advertisements. Instead, they circulate quietly among senior circles, passed along as whispered wisdom. Yet their impact is profound. Those who adopt these techniques report not only fewer falls and greater physical confidence, but even improved memory recall. Why? Because better posture and mindful walking increase oxygen flow to the brain, supporting cognitive health alongside physical stability. Skeptics may dismiss these ideas as too simple or even a little odd. But consider this. Sometimes, the body remembers what the mind has forgotten. In our quest for high-tech solutions, we often overlook the quiet intelligence of our own movement. By relearning how to walk with purpose and awareness, we tap into a wellspring of balance, resilience, and vitality. So, if the fear of falling has crept into your life or the life of someone you love, consider giving these 5 techniques a try. For 7 days, practice the invisible triangle, the grounding heel tap, the silent power of whisper walking, the supportive echo of your shoulders, and the alertness of the 2-second toe test. Notice how your body responds. Notice how your confidence grows. These aren't just tricks. They are quiet revolutions, rediscovering the innate grace and stability that aging so often threatens to steal away. No matter your age, your body is capable of learning, adapting, and thriving. Sometimes all it takes is a little curiosity, a willingness to experiment, and the humility to listen to the wisdom of your own 2 feet. In a world full of complicated solutions, sometimes the answer is as simple as walking, differently, mindfully, and with the quiet conviction that every step is an act of reclaiming your independence. The journey to a safer, more confident tomorrow begins with a single, intentional step today.